So today I am going to be doing a video to help you guys out. Some of you may have noticed, all of you probably have noticed, I have been going cruelty-free for a little over a month now. As a fairly new cruelty-free user to maybe someone planning on going cruelty-free, I figured I would do a video on some tips I have about going cruelty-free. Everything I'm mentioning is something that I thought of myself. Everything that I came up with for this video I think really helps and is something that I wish I would have known when I started going into searching for cruelty-free products. Without further ado, let's get into I have 10 tips. Start low. Do not make the excuse that you are too broke to go cruelty-free. You don't have to go and buy a bunch of new products instantly, and you don't have to buy like the higher end brands. Elf has a $1 and a $3 line and they are cruelty-free. Wet n Wild is completely cruelty-free and they have like $2 lipsticks. Physicians Formula is also at Walmart and that's a higher end for the drugstore, but it's not as expensive as going straight out and buying like Too Faced products. I understand, yeah, those are cruelty-free, but not everyone can afford a $49 palette. I get you, girl. I'm not rich. Look for the bunny. There are 3 different bunnies that you can find on most cruelty-free products if they choose not to test on animals. We have the leaping bunny, which is actually one of the most trustworthy ones that I find. This is by the organization Cruelty Free International, and this is just the easiest one that I find on all of my super organic ones. We also have the Caring Consumer Bunny, which you can find on most NYX products. That's the one that you guys probably see. This is actually supported by PETA. This one is based in the USA, whereas the Leaping Bunny is completely international. So all of the USA-based companies probably are going to have the Caring Consumer one. And last we have the CCF rabbit. This is by the organization Choose Cruelty Free. This one I have not seen on very many products, but it is based in Australia. Those are the 3 bunnies that you can look for. There are also the claims of We Heart Our Animals, which you can find on Hard Candy. Those ones are not Leaping Bunny approved, probably because of their parent company. They don't test on animals, but the person that owns them does test on animals. Check everything hygiene. This includes lotion, toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, soaps, razors, shaving cream. All of those things you might not think of, but they probably are tested on animals. If you're buying things like L'Oreal and Tresemme and Garnier and all of those things, they are tested on animals. Oh my god, why would my toothpaste be tested on animals? I don't know why they are tested on animals, but they are. Crest, Sensodyne, all of those things, they test on animals. If you're wanting to go cruelty-free, check everything hygiene related. Whole Foods and Trader Joe's is your best friend. If you go to those stores, you are guaranteed naturally based products, and 90% of the time the naturally based products are cruelty-free. I love Whole Foods. I've been there once, but I love it. I walked in and I was like, this is my place, these are my people. Stop being afraid to experiment with products. So if you can do that with a $40 foundation just based on someone you watch on YouTube who recommended it, you can try out all of your different products that are cruelty-free. No, not everything is going to work for you, which is true with everything else. Not everything you buy and try is going to work. Please guys, do your research. The biggest thing with this one is there are a lot of products that I personally thought were cruelty-free, and then I found out that they sell in China. That is the biggest thing with cruelty-free products, is if it sells in China, it's not cruelty-free. It might be cruelty-free here in America because they don't test here, but it is a law in China that everything that is sold hygienic-wise, beauty-wise, everything needs to be tested on animals. Make the change gradually and do not throw anything away. That is the prime example of being broke. You can't just throw everything away and completely replace it, because that is going to be too expensive for some people. If you happen to continue using something that's tested on animals for a few months just to finish it up, that's fine. It doesn't make you a bad person to finish it up. If you personally don't want to keep those products, donate them to someone else, a friend, a family member, a homeless shelter. I don't personally like saying it. However, if you decide to just throw all the products away that were tested on animals, those animals suffered for nothing. I personally feel like the animals are suffering for nothing just anyway for the product. Like, why are they suffering for you to be pretty? But they're further suffering more if you just throw the product away and don't even use it. So as you run out of that Maybelline lipstick and L'Oreal foundation, you can replace it with a cruelty-free product. This one is kind of upon personal preference, but make sure you're paying attention to parent companies if you're wanting to go fully vegan, cruelty-free, everything. So each makeup brand has a parent company. L'Oreal owns a ton. L'Oreal owns a crap ton of brands that you might not even think of. For example, L'Oreal owns Urban Decay. L'Oreal themselves test on animals, however, Urban Decay chooses not to test on animals. You might not want to support the parent companies. By buying these products, whether they're cruelty-free or not, you are supporting the parent companies because they're still getting money from it. Don't buy Urban Decay if you want to not support the parent company of L'Oreal. I personally don't know what goes on within the industry, the makeup world, the companies, all of those things. I don't know what it takes to get out from under your parent company. If this company chooses to be cruelty-free despite their parent company's poor choices, I give them props. Urban Decay, yes, their parent company tests on animals, but they are choosing not to test on animals despite their parent company's choices. Like I said, personal preference. I know that a lot of people will disagree with me on that, and that actually leads me into my next tip, which is do not discredit anyone's efforts. There is no little bit of effort that should go unrecognized. If this person is deciding to go cruelty-free and they are choosing to buy from a company like Urban Decay, they're still going cruelty-free and they're still choosing not to buy directly from the companies that deliberately choose to test on animals. They're buying their sub-company, which chooses not to. Another example is you do not have to be a vegan to go cruelty-free. Who cares if they're not going full vegan? Who cares if they're not even going vegetarian? Last but not least, remember why you're doing this. I know it's really hard when someone's talking about this amazing new MAC product that's gorgeous packaging and gorgeous color. I know it's hard to resist the urge, but remember why you're doing this. I could show a lot of graphic pictures during this part of the video of all of the animals that were tortured by MAC and Maybelline and L'Oreal, but I'm not going to do that. Don't push it into the back of your mind. I don't care how beautiful that MAC lipstick is. It wasn't very beautiful when it was injected into the animal. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. So those are all of my tips to going cruelty-free. I really hope this video helped you guys and inspired you guys and answered any questions you guys had. But if you have any further questions, make sure to ask me because I will always answer them. Let me know if there are any other cruelty-free videos you guys would like me to do. I am just starting my journey. I have a lot ahead of me, so I'm definitely not an expert, but I thought my insight of being a newer cruelty-free user would be helpful to you guys. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in my next one, and in the meantime, make sure to spread some positivity. Bye. Teenager at the door, the sun is in my eyes.